One, two, three, one, two, three. Is someone missing from this mat? Do you feel, or if you look around, can you see everyone who should be here? Okay, okay. All right. Selamat pagi, om swastiastu. Good morning, guten Morgen. Good morning. Welcome back. Thank you for making the effort to come out of the bed. And welcome everyone in person and welcome people there in online. So we have the morning sadhana now starting. And the element for today, as you may have looked in the schedule, is wood. Yeah? So I felt like we're going to start with a little bit of sound healing. So you guys get a nice soft landing. So we're going to use nada yoga, the yoga of the sound. And you get to rest in a nice yin pose. So you can, I think you can use actually the bolster if you like. I mean, you can come down into Supta Pada Konasana, either just lying down on your back, or if anyone feels like, oh, I have to have the bolster underneath, then please go ahead and grab a bolster real quick. And you can always support your knees with 2 blocks underneath if you want to make it a bit more sort of restorative style. But if you feel okay without the blocks, then just allow your hips and your thighs to start to melt with each out breath into the pose. So take a moment to find your posture first. So the wood element is all about the liver and the gallbladder, our inner thighs, outer thighs, the lateral line. And take a moment to ask yourself, is this pose right now comfortable for me? If there's anything else you need, if you feel like, ooh, I wish I had grabbed a blanket, but I don't have one, then maybe stick your hand up in the air and Tao is there ready to bring you the blanket if you need that. Also there at the comfort of your own home. Take any props you feel like you need to make yourself as comfy as possible. So we are going to explore the 7 chakras, the energy vortexes in our body, the energy centers. And we get in touch with them. One of the best ways is to use the sound. And each chakra has a specific, like a mantra, very simple one. So we're going to use this method for you to explore, to go through chakra by chakra. And we always start from the very base, from the Muladhara, from the root chakra, as it's so important to find our grounding first, find our roots, and then we start to build up from there. So, if you haven't closed down your eyes yet, you may do so now. And just take a moment to find really soft eyes, soft balls of the eyes. And maybe focusing breath by breath a little bit more onto your out breath. Since with the out breath you get the release, it's good for our nervous system and gives you a nice soft start of this new beautiful morning. So we start off by chanting the sound of the Om first, just to open up our hearts, open up our voices. And chanting the Om is beneficial for us in so many different ways. Om is vibrating at the 432 hertz, which is exactly the same vibration we have everywhere in the nature. So it's no wonder that when we chant, some of us almost instantly start to feel a level of calm and peace. We start to re-find our center. Our heartbeat lowers. And chanting is good for any heart-related issues. It lowers our blood pressure and starts to produce simply the feel-good hormones. So chanting is our secret self-help tool. Chanting is like nectar or medicine for our soul. So simply starting with the sound of the Om, and if anyone feels like bringing one hand on top of the heart, the other hand on top of your belly, then you may even feel the vibrations that you'll start to generate with your chanting. Let's take a couple of cleansing breaths first. So simply inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Ah, beautiful. 2 more of those. Ah. Ah. Let's inhale for first Om. Three more rounds. So as we are moving now in a short moment into the chakra chanting, this may allow you to start to feel the more subtle layers, the koshas of your own body. So just observe when we start to go through the different chakras, what may be the sensations on the level of your physical body or on the level of your mind body, what is happening with your breath, and or what are the sensations in the area of your heart. And just welcome any experience, any sensation without judging or labeling. This is a good experience. This is a bad experience. This is right. This is wrong. So yogis learn to do less and less that kind of like labeling of our experiences and labeling people and situations. Just witnessing, simply witnessing your own experience. So now I'd like you to bring your attention down to the very base of your body, starting from the Muladhara chakra. Those of you who are highly visual, start to visualize the color red. Red like a tomato or tomato, depending if you do the American or English, British English. So tomato, tomato, color red. Our root chakra, the element is earth, earth. And this resonates with I am. I am. The bija mantra sound, bija meaning the seed sound is lam. L-A-M or L-A-M. Lam. Lam. So we will take 5 rounds of each bija mantra sound. So all your focus now down at your root chakra, Muladhara, color red. I am. Really this strong feeling. I am. I am. Finding our roots. Deep roots. So I'll start by chanting Lam and just join in as soon as you feel ready. Lam. 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 Maintaining our eyes softly closed down all the way through. So the whole point is now to be fully in your inner world. Moving up to our sacral chakra, Svadhisthana. So just a little bit below our belly button, the color is orange, just like the delicious fruit, orange. The element is water. And here we strongly manifest, I feel. I feel. So those of you who have your hand on your belly, you can even move the hand just a little bit lower down, maybe a little bit below your belly button. So really feeling this sacral chakra. The bija mantra sound is VAM, V-A-M or V-A-M in Sanskrit. VAM. Please take a deep in breath. VAM. 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 Moving higher up to our solar plexus. So you may want to move your hand a little higher up. Just somewhere there between your rib cage, roughly. And solar plexus is Manipura chakra. The color is yellow. So this is all about the beautiful sun energy. Heating, warming, nurturing, allowing the growth and life to happen. And also the wood element is all about growth as well. So maybe give a little extra attention now to this Manipura chakra. The element for Manipura is fire, not surprisingly, as it's all about the sun. And here we can feel strongly, I do, I do, I do. The bija mantra sound is Ram, Ram. So this is very, very powerful. Since yesterday we were chanting the Sitaram mantra. So this has a special depth to it, as Ram is also one of the many, many, many names of the highest. Deep in breath. Ram. 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 Beautiful. Please shift your attention now higher up to your chest region. So moving into our heart chakra, Anahata. Anahata. The color is green. You may think about the beautiful Balinese rice fields, or maybe the forest back in your home country. Color green. The element is air. Air. And here we strongly feel I love. I love. Loving ourselves, loving every sentient being, every living being, and not limiting our love to humans, but extending our love to animals, every living being, feeling strongly that every living being has the same birthright to feel happy and free from suffering and pain. So extending our love even to those ones that we don't know so well, not limiting to our love to our family members or dear friends or people who sort of we know that they like us, but starting to have more compassion towards the others. And as the compassion grows, we can start to even feel more love towards everyone and everything. The picha sound is yum, like tasting something really yummy, like chocolate pudding or whatever is your fancy. Yum. Please take a deep in breath. Yum. 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 Moving higher up, all the way up to our throat. Vishuddha chakra. Vishuddha. The color is sort of lightish blue. I'm thinking about the color of the ocean, either the ocean here in Bali or the Mediterranean Ocean. The element is ether, like the higher sky, as we also call it. I speak. Here we start to find our own voice. Here we learn to appreciate our own truth, not to be fearful anymore, to speak out our own truth. However, always using ahimsa, non-violence, not hurting with our words, but still saying our satya, our truth. Satya always together with ahimsa, truth always together with non-violence, i.e. kindness. The bija sound is hum, H-A-M, or ho-a-m, hum. Please take a deep in breath. Hum. 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 Moving higher up to our third eye, so the space between our eyebrows, Ajna chakra, Ajna. The color is now darker blue, darker blue. Those of you who have been to Greece, or you may have seen what they call the remover of the evil eye. You have seen that amulet, that jewelry, that round thing, and it has those different circles. It has exactly this bluish, sort of darker bluish circle, and then it has this lighter bluish circle, and some white and some black to it as well. So also the colors of the yin and yang. So the element is transcendent. Transcendent. Here we start to go beyond the limits. Gate, gate, parasam gate, soha. Gone, gone, gone to the other side. I see. And now we start to see deeper. Rather than seeing all this external around us, the gaze turns now inward, even deeper inward, through all the layers, all the barriers, all the shutters, all the obstacles, all the misbeliefs, all the labels, like drilling our gaze deep, deep within. And not surprisingly, the Bija mantra sound is A, U, M. Aum. This is the sound of the Om. So Om or A, U, M, A-U-M, same, but different. So Om is consisting of 3 letters. They are A in Sanskrit, U, and M. So when we chant it, the last M is kind of like fading away, something like Aum. So you can make that last M as long as your exhale is lasting. Deep in breath. moving higher up to the very last chakra, to the top of our head, the crown chakra, Sahasrara, Sahasrara. The color is something like purple violet. The element is nothing and everything. So now we come to the chakra where there are no more questions, no more answers. Everything just is. So this chakra covers absolutely everything. And at the same time, it's nothing. So in a way, it covers the theory of emptiness according to the Buddhist teachings. Here we say silently, I know. I know. Since there are no more questions, no more answers, I just simply know. And in Sahasrara Chakra, there is no chanting. So you may wish to think about it this way, that when we chanted the sound of the Aum in the third eye Ajna Chakra, then the energy carries on up towards the Sahasrara crown chakra silently within us, so we don't produce outward any sound. I will still play the harmonium, but now it's your job to create an inner sound, however no sound is coming out of your mouth. So within yourself, you're chanting the Aum silently. Deep in breath. To finish off this practice, we will now go through at a much faster tempo all these different chakras. And don't worry if you can't remember the Bija mantra sounds, you'll eventually get it. So starting from Muladhara, as a reminder, Lam, the sacral one, Svadhisthana, Vam, Manipura, solar plexus is Ram, Anahata, the heart, Yam, Vishuddha, throat chakra, Hum, Ajna, third eye, Aum, Sahasrara, crown, no chanting. So one by one, just one round chanting at each one. Muladhara, Lam, deep in breath. Lam. Svadhisthana Vam. Vam. Manipura Ram. Ram. Anahata Yam. Yam. Vishuddha Ham. Ham. Achana Aum. Aum. Sahasrara, no chanting. And now, even faster. Lam. Vam. Ram. Yam. Ham. 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 In the event your legs are still in Supta Pada Konasana, if your knees are still out to the sides, now nice and gentle, maybe helping with your hands, start to just simply bring your knees up and place the soles of the feet down on the mat. We've been staying extra long in this pose, so now it's very important to give ourselves time to rebound. Rebound is one of the super key elements in the Yin Yoga. We understand that there is no benefit for us to rush from one pose to the other, because after holding for such a long time one pose, it's important to allow our body to digest what just simply happened and allow ourselves to feel all the feels in the realm of our physical body, mind, body, our heart. With these chakra mantras, we've been starting to get in touch more and more now with the different koshas, the different layers, the different shafts in the body. And It's not a surprise if some of us may feel different sensations right now. Keep on witnessing. Keep on witnessing. Then press the soles of the feet down onto the floor. And as slowly as you can, start to turn onto one side of the body. Push the prop away and just feel the side body. Our lateral line. And now very gently as you inhale, start to turn onto your back. And exhale onto the opposite side of the body. And just simply notice if one side somehow feels different than the other. Again, we are not labeling our experience. Take a deep in-breath through the nose and mouth side out. Deep in-breath through the nose. Mouth. Beautiful. One more. And nose nice and slow, start to come up to the sitting. And if you feel like sitting on top of your yoga block, please do so. So finding your seat. Focusing onto the lateral line, the side body. The eyes softly open up. The hands come down. Now be very soft in your arms. As you inhale, start to float your arms like a pair of wings up to the sky. Equally softly as you exhale, float them down. So just a couple more like this. And you're always super welcome to close down the eyes at any point. This may be a really good opportunity to do so. So you're simply feeling onto your arms. Our arms are like an extension of our heart. So every time we take the arms on a higher level than our head, especially the left arm, we have a direct connection to our heart meridian, the meridian line. So as you're consciously breathing and just floating your arms, visualize how you keep on extending your own beautiful heart, connecting to your Anahata chakra. There's no limits. Your heart can keep on expanding like crazy. Your heart can fill up this whole yogashala and beyond. Whenever next time your wings float up to the sky, let's take a pause there. And now we start to go deeper onto the side body. So visualize you have 2 ropes hanging from that ceiling, and you're starting to grab onto those ropes. So you're really wanting to pull your body higher. So one side at the time, you start to feel, oh, my side body, my fascia, my deep connective tissue. We can get so much jammed up in this region. You know, the fascia between our rib cage, due to our bad habits, too much sitting by our office desks, too much sitting in airplanes, in cars, driving the motorbikes, whatever it is, we start to get jammed. And when the fascia gets too much jammed around the rib cage, it's actually affecting our breathing. It's affecting our capability, how deep we can inhale and exhale. So keep on creating more space for the sake of your own health. Can you go even higher? Come on, there's even more of that rope, even higher. Ah! Ah! Oh! Just a couple more. Oh! Oh! Beautiful. Then inhale, soft arms. Exhale, bring them down. So now, your right arm, inhale it up. I'm mirroring you. Exhale it over. And now we can deepen your side body sensation simply by bringing your right hip more down and your right sitting bone more down. So can you find your anchor through your right sitting bone as you're reaching more through the fingertips? And now notice if your neck starts to get a bit tensed up. So can you just gently move your head and find the ultimate position for your own head, for your own neck? Now can you lift your chest and your heart a bit more so there's a little natural arch in our lower back, in the lumbar spine? And breathing here, inhale, exhale, in breath, out breath. Now let's inhale both arms up and nice and gentle exhale all the way to the opposite side. Same. So if you really want to deepen, keep on anchoring now your left hip and left sitting bone down to the earth as you keep on reaching even more. And again, notice this side a little different. Just breathing and feeling, creating more space on the side body. Ay. Going between each bone in your rib cage. Creating more freedom to breathe. Ah. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your chest more. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more in breath. And out breath. Let's inhale both arms up. And as we exhale, bring your hands down to the heart. Bring your hands to your shoulders. And now nice and slow, start to take rotations, just feeling onto the shoulder joints. Listening if there's any snap, crackle and pop happening. Any cracking sounds. And then also change the direction. Bless you. And let's come to the still. We take the hands down, we come off our prop and find onto your all fours. So hands and knees. And take a little moment here, just swaying your hips. Just feeling onto your body. Ah. Ay, ay, ay. Beautiful. Come to the still. Take your hands a little bit closer in. We take an in breath here. With the out breath, start to bend the elbows, lower your chest and chin down. The bum is sticking up. And then slowly lower the knees, gliding back. We come all the way onto our belly. Point the toes. Full body prostration. Extend the arms forward. Bring the palms of the hands to touch. And drop your forehead down. So this is the super humble way to start our day. We can either do a little silent prayer, or if there's anything special you would like to dedicate your whole day today. Anything, maybe some special person, human or animal or life situation you would like to dedicate your practice to. Feeling our Ajna chakra, our third eye, down on the earth. Now as you inhale, start to widen your arms. Think about letter X, super woman or superman. Your right arm and left leg, as you inhale, lift them off the ground and extend. Exhale, bring them down to switch. Left arm, right leg, inhale, lift to extend. Exhale, down to switch. Right arm, left leg, inhale. And exhale. Left arm, right leg, breathe in. Breathe out. Take a couple more times at your own pace. Keep on switching the sides. And each time when you're lifting up, really focus onto that lengthening aspect. Feel the energy going across your body. So many meridians, so many energy lines going through our body. Starting to activate more and more our energy. And then slowly we start to come to the still, and we bring the hands close to our rib cage, elbows point back. Tuck the toes under, Balasana. Take your buttocks back over your heels. It's your style of Balasana, either knees together or wider open. If you have a little bit sensitivity in your lower back, maybe then keep your thighs together. Let's take a deep in-breath here. And out. Now let's inhale onto the all fours. And slowly as we exhale, downward facing dog. And in the dog, start to lift your heels up and down, up and down. Enjoying those little cracks, little sounds maybe coming from the joints of the feet. Beautiful. Then start to find your stillness. And then we take a little side body extra love movement here, which both Tao and I, we love so dearly. So when you inhale, lift your heels up. As you exhale, turn the heels to the left. Keep the heels lifted, bend the knees, start a little bouncing here.
bouncing here. Keep on bouncing.
So we are targeting the whole right side of the body, the lateral line, opening up, opening up. Beautiful.
So nice. Oh, you can really feel, I can really feel how stuck fascia I have there. Oh, on the side body. Beautiful. Let's inhale back to the center and exhale, heels to the right. Same, same. Keep the knees bent. Keep on bouncing. Oh, this one feels so good. To be able to create more freedom. Oh. Beautiful. Let's start to inhale back to the center and exhale, downward facing dog. And please notice in your dog, you're very welcome to keep your heels lifted and knees as much bent as you wish. And let's all do that. So if your heels are not lifted, lift the heels off the ground and now bend your knees a lot. And start little bouncing here, like wanting to bring your buttocks closer towards your heels. Bouncing here. Feeling how your thighs start to get more activated. Beautiful. From here we start to find back to the stillness. So find your downward facing dog. All the 10 toes facing forward. The shoulders roll away from the ears, creating more space between the ear and the shoulder. The 10 fingers opening up, wide apart. And then just hang your head down so the neck is relaxing. The eyes are softly gazing to the direction of the belly button, but soft eyes. Now as we inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees, drawing the buttocks back towards your heels. And now slowly with the in-breath, like a cute little cat, start to softly step to the top of your mat. And then just hang there. Ragdoll. So this is a yin pose. When we are hanging down, you can bend the knees as much as you want. You can be completely still or you can sway your body. The hands can be just resting on the floor, or if you feel like catching anything like your ankles or the opposite elbow. Some people like to bring the hands onto their lower back. Some people may feel like, yeah, I want to go a bit more into my shoulders, so maybe you're interlacing your fingers, extending the arms, and letting the arms to hang over the head. Ay, 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 ay. If your hands are behind the back, release them down. And now bring your hands onto your shins, hands onto the shins. Little micro bend in your knees, so never overextending the knee joint. Now pull your belly button in. Inhale, half lift. We also call this flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, half. And exhale. Now really root down the soles of the feet. Draw your belly button in and up. Bend the knees. And as you inhale, start to peel your body up. The head is the last thing to come up. So nice and slow. Ay, 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 ay. Feeling all the feels. And then we bring the arms like pair of wings up to the sky. And softly exhale prayer down to the heart. So we come into our Tadasana, our mountain pose. The feet about hip width apart, not together, as nobody's pelvis is like that. So nice, steady foundation. Relax the shoulders. Keep on opening up your chest and close down the eyes. And just take a moment to feel yourself. Feel yourself. Can you visualize now your Muladhara, your root chakra, as you're starting to grow even deeper roots down to the earth? Your base is so solid. And once you have built up those strong, deep roots, then visualize how you start to draw energy through your roots from Mama Bali. She's so kind, so friendly to us. She allows us to draw her energy through our roots up, through our feet, our legs, all the way towards the pelvis. And like following the spine, going through all the different chakras. And then finally the energy will radiate out through the crown chakra. So you're truly connected. Connected both to the Mother Earth and Father Sky. Beautiful. Softly open the eyes, keep the hands in the prayer. Now bend the knees slightly, draw the belly button in. Inhale, send your prayer up to the sky. Exhale, offer your prayer down to the Mother Earth. Drop the head down. Hands onto the shins, inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, walk back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. From the dog, inhale forward into your high plank. And let's take a moment here. Everyone has time to find the plank. So some of you need to wiggle the feet further back so you find that plank-ish pose. The shoulders come over the wrists. You feel how your inner fire starts to grow a little bigger as we are holding the plank, just a little bit more. You're breathing nice and steady. Great job, everyone. Now, just simply bring your knees down to the floor. Take an in-breath, and with the out-breath, bend the elbows, lower the chest and chin down. Come all the way down to the belly. We go into the side cobra, so you may want to have a little look first. So here at the center, we take an in-breath. With the out-breath, I bend my right knee. So the right hand comes to the side. So the right elbow and knee closer. And then with the in-breath, I start to lift from the chest, the heart. And with the out-breath, I roll down nice and slow. And I let that leg to go back. Then we take an in-breath here at the center. Then we go to the left side. Bend the left knee. Bring the hand more out to the side. With the in-breath, lift your chest. Go nice and slow. With the out-breath, descend. And bring the leg back. We take that inhale here at the center. And with the exhale, bend the right knee. With the inhale, lift the chest. So please continue a couple more times. Just try to follow your own breath. You don't need to follow me. You don't need to follow your neighbor. But just allow yourself time to breathe there. Inhale at the center before you start to exhale. And bend the knee one at a time to the side. So think about that. Inhale is always that is lifting the chest, the heart. And exhale is like the wave going down. Beautiful, everyone. And let's start to come down. Take a moment here at the center. Tuck your toes under. Bring your hands closer to your rib cage. Inhale and exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Take a moment here again, just placing your forehead down, your third eye chakra, touching Mother Earth. And now deepen your breath again. Really conscious breath. Together we take an in breath and out breath. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come onto your all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to the high plank. And with your out breath, knees, chest, chin come all the way down. Now the more simple cobra. So bring your hands a little further down, close to your rib cage. So as you inhale, either baby cobra, just a little lift. And as you exhale, come down. Or as you inhale, maybe it's a bit more like a teenager cobra, going a little higher. And exhale, come down. Let's take one more. As you inhale, maybe it's a bit more like an adult cobra, going even higher, but don't force. And exhale, come down. Nice job. Tuck the toes under. Balasana, child's pose. Beautiful. Let's inhale onto the all fours. And exhale, downward facing dog. So now we start to lift our legs a bit. So think about your left leg, your left leg. Inhale it up to the sky. And as we exhale, nice and slow, bring the knee to your nose. So the core is working, knee to the nose. And start to step softly between your hands. Soft step between the hands. This is what we call the high lunge. So we keep the back heel off the ground, back knee bend. Inhale. Start to lift from the back of your heart, like rounding the back, and then allow your wings to come up. Very soft wings, not like this. If we do this, it's really awful for the shoulders, so just soft. And take a little bounce here. Little bounce. The balance coming from the core. We are drawing in the belly button. And then we come to the still. Take an in-breath here. Now with the out-breath, start to twist your body to the left and open the arms out. That's nice. Beautiful. So a little balancing practice here, getting the benefit of the twist as well. So imagine your arms are reaching to the opposite directions. You're opening your heart even more. Those of you who want more, your gaze is turning even more to the left. Those of you who want even more, still more, look towards the back wall. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Listen up. Inhale, both arms come up, so we are facing forward. And as we exhale, nice and slow, turn your back heel in and down, warrior two. So now our hips are opening out to the right side. Flip your front palm up. Keep the front knee bent about 90 degrees. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. the top arm over. So it's all about the side body again. This right hand, you can touch the back leg, or you can bring it onto your lower back, or you can touch the top of your front thigh. You can deepen the sensation on the side body by really keeping that front knee bent and reaching even more. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. In breath. Out breath. Just one more inhale. And exhale. Now let's inhale, both arms up, extend the front leg. And exhale, bend the front knee as the arms come halfway down. Beautiful. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. In breath. Out breath. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Now only inhale, reach up. Keep the front leg extended. And only with your out breath, bring the arms halfway down. So now wiggle the back foot a little closer in. We prepare for Utthita Trikonasana, extended side angle or triangle. So inhale, lengthen through the arms. And as you exhale, slightly bend that knee as you slowly bring the hand on top of the thigh or on top of the shin, or your yoga block could be there outside of your foot, and then you just place the hand on top of the block. Now this top hand, you can also have it nicely on your hip, or you can go ahead and extend it all the way up to the sky. The gaze can be down if that feels better in your neck, or if your neck is fine, turn the gaze up towards the upper hand. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. In breath. Out breath. Everyone, just one more inhale. And now as we exhale, reach the top arm towards the back of the room and down. And inhale, reach it forward and up. So we are drawing circles. So nice for our shoulder joint. Take one more full circle, and then we bring that hand down to the floor. Now, if you like to have two blocks, you could place two blocks on each side of the front foot. And now it's important that we start to turn that back foot. So turn the back foot so that the toes are pointing forward, and step the back foot closer in. When the back foot is closer in, turn the toes slightly out. So we are preparing like a pyramid pose. So do your best to bring your hips a bit more in level. So bring that right hip a bit more forward. So hands on the yoga blocks gives us way better access to the pose. And on the other hand, stops people who have tendency of going too deep. It stops people from doing that. So let's inhale and find that half lift. And as we exhale, fold. And just notice where there's a little tightness right now in your body. Can you breathe there? Just a little more. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift. Bend both knees and step the back foot close to the front foot. And you can place the blocks just on the outside of the mat and come and hang down in your ragdoll. Sway the body weight a little bit left and right. Just notice any different sensations now between the left and right. Come to the still. Hands to the shins. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, we fold. Let's start to go all the way up with our in-breath. And when the arms come up, let's take a moment here. Now,
catch with your right hand, your left wrist. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, take it over. The lateral line of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Very nice. Inhale to the center. Exhale, switch the hands other way around. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, take it over. Breathe in. Very nice. Breathe out. We take an in breath here. And out breath. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, here we go. Dive down. Hands to the shins. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, touch down. Step back, downward facing dog. Good job, everyone. Nice and slow. Inhale, come forward into your high plank. And hold the plank just a little moment. Just a little moment. So we are going to do just touching our fire a little more. Not too much, just a little more. So firstly, make sure that your shoulders are a little over your wrists. So we are going to go just halfway down, like half push-up or half chaturanga. Inhale here, exhale, bend the elbows and just come halfway down. And exhale back to the plank. Just two more like this. Take an in-breath with the out-breath, half push-up. Inhale back to the plank. Inhale here, exhale, bend the elbows just a little bit. And inhale back to the plank. Very good. Now bring your knees down. Take an in-breath here. And with the out-breath, bend the elbows, lower down. Hands close to the rib cage. Inhale your version of your cobra. And exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes under, Balasana, child's pose. Very nice, everyone. Again, just rest your forehead down. Everyone take an in-breath here. And side out. Good job. Inhale, come onto your all fours. And exhale, downward facing dog. So now we have our right leg. Inhale it all the way up to the sky. And nice and slow as you exhale, start to bring the knee to the nose. Start to step between the hands. And the back heel again is off the ground, the back knee is bent. Round your back, think about lifting from the back of your heart, draw the belly button in as you inhale. Start to bring the body up and soft arms will follow. Soft arms. And let's take that little bounce also here. Just bounce, bounce. I'm really hanging my hands. I'm letting my hands to relax. Beautiful. Then we come to the still. Let's take an in-breath here. And now with the out-breath, twist your body to the right. The arms reaching to the opposite directions. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. In-breath. Out-breath. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly inhale. Start to bring both arms up, face forward. And as we exhale, turn your back heel in and down. Open up into your warrior two. Let's keep that front knee nicely bent, about 90 degrees. And really anchor the back foot down by pressing the outer edge of your back foot down. Let's flip the front palm up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And the left hand on the thigh or on your lower back or on top of the front thigh. If you wish, keep on deepening the sensation on the side body by really reaching over. Keep on bending the front knee more. Bend the front knee more. Yeah. Yeah. Breathe.
Ay, ay, ay. Beautiful, everyone. Let's inhale the arms up, extend the front leg. And exhale, bend the front knee, arms halfway down. We repeat this couple of more times. Inhale up. So good. Exhale, bend the knee. In breath. Out breath. And now only inhale, reach up. Let's take a pause here. Exhale, only the arms halfway down. Keep the legs extended. Wiggle the back foot closer in, just a bit. Preparing for Utthita Trikonasana, the extended triangle. Inhale, lengthen through both arms. And as we exhale, bring the right hand on top of the thigh, on top of the shin, or maybe your yoga block at any height on the outside of the foot. And then the top hand can rest on your hip, or if it feels good in your shoulder, go ahead and extend it up to the sky. And then little gently moving your head, feeling where the gaze should be. The gaze can be always down or can go up towards the top hand. Keep on lifting your chest. Keep on opening your heart. Really feeling our thighs working here, the inner and the outer thighs. All the energy lines getting activated as the whole body is working. Your breath is nice and steady. So good. One more in breath, slowly with the out breath. Start to draw those circles with the top arm, so reaching back and down. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And next time when your hand comes down, bring it down to the floor. Take the second block, place your both hands on top of the blocks. And now let's start to look at the back foot. Turn the back heel towards the back wall first, then step the foot closer in and turn the toes slightly out. Then bring your left hip a bit more forward, just doing your best when it comes to leveling your hips. Inhale, half lift, and exhale nice and gently. Take your fold. Breathing here, inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. In breath, out breath. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Bend both knees. Inhale, softly half lift. Exhale, bend both knees even more and just step the back foot forward. Come into your ragdoll. Place the blocks on the side. Just give yourself a little hang here. And then we start to bend from the knees. We open the feet pointing out. So we come into Malasana, the yogic squat. The yogic squat. And you're always welcome to use your block or blocks under the butt. That's always an option. Can always keep the heels of the ground. Can always stay even higher up as you feel. Bring the hands to the prayer if that's available. And keep on lifting your heart. So we feel our lower body, feel our groins, our hips. Now think about offering yourself an inner support. So in your pelvic region, just have this mindfulness of the energy. Now we are drawing the energy up, not letting the energy to escape. So there's a gentle little lift happening. Maybe close down the eyes for a short moment. Just breathing.
into your hip region. Then we softly open the eyes. We extend the arms forward. Imagine you're holding onto 2 ropes. Now using the core, do your best to start to come down to the sitting from here. So maybe bring the knees a little closer in and then slowly, boom. And bring the hands down. Nice. Can always use the hands also if needed. Very good. So legs extended in front of you. Bend the left knee. Think about like Janusirsasana. And take 1 block. Place it the highway. Somewhere there around your calf muscle. You can widen the sitting bones. And now turn your body to face to that bent left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the elbow on top of that block. And now this top hand, you can bend the elbow as well and let the arm to go and rest on the head. So the lower hand can be like a shelf. So the lower palm is like a shelf and you let your head to rest on top of that hand. So still a lot of focus on the side body, on the lateral line. Here you can keep on deepening by pressing that left hip and left sitting bone down as you're reaching with the top elbow. So you can either choose to be a bit more passive in the pose and kind of like just relax here without doing too much, or you always have the option of going a bit more active by doing that grounding from the hip and sitting bone and then reaching really more through the elbow. Some people like to take that arm in an extension. Some people who want more like to take the block on a lower setting. Some people who still want more, don't want to use any block at all. Then they bring that arm down and then the top hand will catch that foot. So you have so many options. So choose which one is your kind of cup of tea. We don't stay here too long as we are coming soon to the end. So let's take 3 more deep breaths together. Everyone inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more nice deep in breath. And out breath. So good. So take support with the hands. Please be slow as you start to inhale the torso up. Not rushing. Nice and slow. And then gently allow both legs to extend. We take just a little moment in rebound. Just feeling. So this pose is really one of my favorite poses when I want to release more on my lower back and on my side body. This is one of the poses that belongs into my routine, and I can always feel so much more space in my lower back. So let's do the other side if you feel ready. So now the left leg is extended and the right knee is bent. And we place the block there by the calf muscle and turn the torso now to face more that bent knee. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, bend the elbow, place it on top of that block. Your head resting on top of that palm. And then the top arm, reach it with your in-breath over. And bend the elbow and let the top hand, arm, just to kind of like rest on top of the head.
And same, exactly same on this side. You choose if you want to kind of like just take it really easy and just rest here, or if you want to work in a bit more active way by rooting down, grounding down through your sitting bone, hip, as you're reaching even more. Maybe some of you will adjust that block going lower on a lower setting. Maybe some others don't want to use any prop at all and they decide to go straight away, even deeper. So just feel what is there for you. However, as Ta also said so rightly yesterday, never forcing, never ever forcing. He also used the term find your age. I usually say find your level. It's the same, different words, different flavors sometimes in the words. But there's 3 pillars in yin yoga. The first pillar is really to find your level. The second pillar is time. We stay longer time in the poses. And the third pillar is that we don't fidget. We try to stay as still as we can. But we always start from the find your level, find your age. So 3 more rounds of breathing here, everyone. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more in breath. Oh, good job. Please be slow. Support with the hands. So nice and slow, taking the torso up. Extend the legs eventually in front of you. Rebound. Very slowly we are going to bend the knees. And nice and slow, using our core, using our abs, we start to go all the way down onto our back, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. When your back is down, extend the legs, extend the arms, find length in the body. Take an in-breath here. With the out-breath, bring your arms down and bend the knees one more time. Bring the heels as close to the buttocks as you can. Inhale, we lift the hips all the way up to the sky. As we exhale, we bring the buttocks down. Just a couple more like this. Let the in-breath take your hips as high as possible, feeling the front line of the body. And with the exhale, we descend. And now the very final time, we inhale the hips up. And we take a little tiny moment here. Maybe some of you like to lift your heels off the ground. Some of you may even want to take your arms underneath your body, interlace the fingers, maybe even walking the shoulders closer in, like deepening that lift, deepening the sensation in the front line, feeling how your thighs are working fully. The inner thighs are activated, so we don't let the knees to drop out to the sides. It's important here to keep the inner thighs active. One more in breath, slowly with the out breath, start to come down. When your butt is down, extend your legs up to the sky and just simply point and flex your feet. Point and flex your feet. Point and flex. Beautiful. Come to the still, place the feet down. Shift your buttocks now to the left side of your mat and extend the right leg down. Go ahead and hug the left knee in. Really hug it in. Take an in breath. And with the out breath, we let that knee go over. We just visit our spinal twist. Now your arms may want to go into the T shape, or if you want to activate your heart meridian line, you can extend the left arm over your head and really feel more the benefit in the side body and the lateral line as well. Ah. Ah. Beautiful. Take one more deep breath. Ah. If the arm is over the head, bring it down and nice and slow. Let's return back to the center. Both knees bend. We move the buttocks to the right side of the mat and we extend the left leg. Let's hug the right knee in. Just breathing here, holding onto the shin. Very nice. Take an in breath, and with the out breath, we take that right knee over the body to the left. And again, extend the arms out in the T shape, or take the right arm now over your head. Ah. 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 Take just one more deep breath. And let's start to bring the arm down and bring both feet on the mat. Move your buttocks back to the center line of the mat. Take a little Ananda Balasana, happy baby. So we bend the knees, soles of the feet point up to the sky, and let your knees to open wide apart. And maybe with the help of your hands, you're just gently pulling from the feet so the knees can drop a little deeper down. Feeling a little deeper. Our thighs, glutes, possibly lower back. Here we can always rock a bit or be totally still as you wish. Some of you may want to extend one leg out to the side to go a little deeper into the thigh. And then maybe the other leg. Or maybe both legs extending out. Beautiful. We start to bend the knees again. And we find our stillness, so the feet come down to the floor. Either choose your restorative resting pose, where the knees are bent. You're stepping the feet on a little wider distance, so the knees can lean onto each other. Super good for our iliopsoas, our deep core, our fight, flight, or freeze muscle group, the restorative resting pose. Or if you prefer simply to extend the legs down in the more traditional Shavasana, you may do so. Let your eyes to close down. Just taking a little short yet sweet Shavasana. Our whole practice this morning has been very calm. Nothing too funky. A lot of focus on the side body, creating more space, more freedom. You've been activating the whole of your being so deeply by putting a lot of time and making the effort by working through the different chakras. Now we just let everything to go, and we melt. Beautiful. Through the nose, deeper in breath. Open the mouth. Two more at your own pace. Start to point and flex your feet. Start to activate your hands, maybe make your hands into fists and start to draw circles, feeling your wrists. Then to the opposite direction, maybe drawing circles with your feet as well. Feeling more into the joints of our feet and our hands. Then let's come to the still and inhale one more time, the arms over the head. And now you can deepen your breathing and start to sighing out or yawning. We take the arms down and bend the knees on top of the belly. A little rock and roll here. And then you have two options how to come up to the sitting. You can either go always through your side body, or you can just rock straight up using your core as you wish. So you can sit on top of your block if you like. Find your seat and bring your both hands on top of your heart, relaxing the shoulders. We close down the eyes. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free from suffering and pain. And may all my actions, words, and thoughts contribute to that happiness of all. Please repeat after me. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. So loka, in all the lokas, all the planets, not only limiting ourselves to this planet Earth, but in all the lokas in the universe, we are wishing sincerely peace and happiness for all. In call and response style, so I will call out
word by word, and then you do the response. Loka. Samasta. Sukhino. Bhavantu. Beautiful, everyone. Let's chant together one time, really deep and long Om, and then we say Shanti, 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 the peace mantra. Please take a deep in breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Together we bow down. Matur suksma. Terima kasih. Thank you. Dankeschön. Tack så mycket. Kiitos paljon. The light in me greets and sees the same light in you. Namaste. And when you sit up, please give thanks to everyone in this space. And thanks to online, all the online people who will be watching this later, practicing with us later. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And just to keep the schedule rolling, as we started off yesterday with the same note, we started yesterday with the same note, we'll be continuing, which means that we always go 15 minutes over the time, right? Yeah? So shall we, now is the break time, and then we come back for a little bit of pranayama and meditation. So shall we say that we come back at what time? So let's make it a little later, the coming back time. What do you say, Master Tao? So we come back 9:45? Yeah, 9:45. Yeah, okay, excellent. Bon appétit.